Y'all, Mikayla Nogueira is getting called out for her skincare brand, which don't start with me in the comments. Don't call it skin prep. Don't do it, okay? The fact that we have a whole side of TikTok now saying like, oh no, this is skin prep, there's a huge difference. I saw a comment that had like, it was underneath Mikayla's post, right? It had like 697 likes on it when somebody had commented because they like were responding to somebody else. This is not skincare, this is skin prep. There's a huge difference. I'm like, the way I was about to lose my damn mind, I was like, what do you mean there's a huge difference? Like, you literally prep your skin with skincare, okay? Like, this is literally just marketing right here. And the fact that this still has TikTok up in shambles, and the fact that, like, Mikayla has people literally going to bat for her in the comments saying, no, this is skin prep, not skincare. There's a huge difference. By the way, I'm just letting you guys know, okay, we're not talking about this within today's video, but I told you guys before in my last Mikayla video that I'm like, there's going to be people on the internet that say, oh, like, actually, their makeup doesn't look good on top of this. For the most part, actually, people are saying, like, it's really good products and their makeup does look good on it. But there's already some TikToks out there of people saying their makeup doesn't look good on this. And this is where I'm like, okay, because obviously everybody's pH balance is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, mine, for example, I cannot use a makeup brush on my skin because my skin's pH balance is so fucked up. If you guys have been following me for a long time, y'all know I can literally only use a sponge and like literally stipple on something on my face, because if I drag it, because of my skin's pH balance, no foundation or anything with pigment will stick to my skin. I literally have tried everything under the sun to try to like get my pH balance, you know, under control. Somebody has told me before that my skin is too acidic. Do you know what I mean? So this is where I'm just like, everybody's skin is going to react different. Well, now I've seen people already say, oh no, their skin like looks horrible or their foundation looks horrible on top of their skin prep when they were using Point of View. And I'm like, that's not to bash the products in any type of way. It just goes to show you that obviously there's skincare active ingredients within these products, which make them skincare, because obviously there's no pigment in them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there is a actual very valid debate when a foundation has skincare products in it and then people want to call it skincare, because then it's like, well, actually no, because it has pigment in it. So do you know what I'm saying? However, these are just skincare products, okay? This is where I'm just like, oh my god, not people literally going to bat. Anyways, a lot of people are having you know, let's say discourse about it being Korean skincare, because these are obviously made in Korea. And a person made a viral TikTok talking about this, saying that it's Korean inspired and it's not Korean skincare because there's so much more to Korean, you know, skincare versus her products. Also, I do want to let you guys know too, you know, from the jump of this video, I did talk about her whole situation to where she did open up about Cody and what he is going through. That's on the Patreon, okay? And no, I'm not trying to be a shady bitch and make you guys pay for like content. It's just something that I didn't want to talk about publicly because I was like, I do have some hot takes, okay? I'm just letting you guys know. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking fight people. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and put it on the Patreon because that's where my real friends are at. And that's where I'm just kind of like, no, let me keep it over there, because if I talk about it publicly, I'm like, no, 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 no. So anyways, the Patreon link is down below. You guys can find the Mikayla video on there, to where I do talk about her, you know, addressing everything that has happened. Today, we're talking about the brand only. I'm letting you guys know this too. Okay, I even actually, because I have a chat going on Patreon, I was like, fuck, they're gonna hate me on that chat on there, because I actually do, okay? And y'all know, this day and age, I am so sorry, but I'm just like, Mikayla can like kiss my ass, honestly, because I really just feel like, I'm bitter towards her, okay? I'm just keeping it real. I do want to try one of her products, okay? I do. I actually maybe even want to try two of her products. I think that I may want to try the Tacky Primer and the... Damn, I forgot the other one. Was it the serum or the glaze? One of the two. I forgot which one, because I keep on seeing good reviews of them. I'm like, actually, I love a Tacky Primer. I really, really do. I'm wearing one right now. I'm actually wearing the Jelly Pop Primer from e.l.f. And I love it so much. So I kind of want to try hers, okay? I'm just keeping it with you guys. Obviously, it is sold out as of right now, which, by the way, okay, I did mention this within the Patreon video that I did film. So if you guys are watching that and watching this, sorry if I repeat myself. I think that there's like such a, you know, I don't know, divide right now on the internet. People are like, oh my god, it's sold out, so it has to be amazing. But there is a huge, you know, strategy when it comes down to business, to where a lot of people would only put half of their inventory up on the website for the launch, so that way it sells out faster. So supply and demand, because if people don't get their hands on it, they want it a little bit more. That has been a, you know, key strategy when it comes down to selling products for a long period of time now. And oh my god, I have something stuck on my lip. And I really do feel like they probably could have done that. I'm just saying, that's my little hot take over here, okay? Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's sold out, so it must be good. And by the way, just because a product sells out doesn't mean it's good. But I do gotta say this. From what I have seen so far, a lot of people have really liked her products so far. Okay, I do want to play this before getting into the Korean like skincare thing. obviously people are going to have different reactions to it. Everybody's skin is different, okay? There is a viral video going around right now to where a girl said that she tried out the moisturizer, I believe, and her skin is like breaking out super red. There's actually a full compilation video. I'm not going to play it within today's video because it's just a bit much, and I do have to keep it real with you guys. I feel like a lot of these compilations are like, they put James Charles in there as like, oh, this makes your skin super red. I was just kind of like, you know what? I feel like when you rub your face, obviously it's going to be red, and that's the clip that they put in of James Charles. So I'm kind of like, I feel like I would have to put in every single video within that compilation. Do you get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense to you. So I do want to go ahead and play this one right here to where this girl is saying that she had a reaction to POV skincare. And a lot of people are focusing on this right here, but I do have to say, I feel, because I have had reactions to skincare before too, and I feel like depending upon a certain ingredient, I'm like, that could happen, okay? Y'all know, even though I'm like, honestly, Mikayla can kiss my ass, I'm always gonna keep it real and I'm gonna be fair. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna hop on a hate train of anybody. I do feel like sometimes people get a little bit carried away with situations like this, because I'm like, obviously everybody's skin is going to react different to products. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's just kind of like normal. I want to say people had the same type of like reactions before to when Patrick Starrett came out with his go off not setting spray, his makeup dissolving mist. A lot of people were like, whoa, this fragrance is way too strong, and it broke them out severely. Do you know what I mean? However, even for me, who I have semi-sensitive skin, I love that product. I thought it worked really good. So obviously everybody's going to react differently to it. So go ahead and check out this clip right here.
Couldn't get my hands on the full Mikayla POV collection because it sold out, but I was able to get my hands on the Whip It, and I have really dry skin. So I thought having the moisturizer was going to be safe bet. If I liked it, I would buy everything else. This is my face after using it. And it's itching. It's itching. It feels like little ants are crawling on my skin. What do I do?
There you guys see from right there, her skin is very inflamed and very, obviously reactive to this product, which I gotta say, like, it just depends. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody's skin is going to be different, and that's not to say the product is bad. That's not to say it's good. Everybody is going to have different experiences with it. I actually have a friend, like, say for example, for me, I love the La Roche-Posay tinted SPF. It's like literally my favorite SPF because it has a tint to it, and I put it on, and like, say for example, if I'm going to the beach, because I'm so damn red, I like that tint. I like it on my skin. I think it looks really, really good. It makes my skin look healthy. And one of my friends is like, no, like, I fucking hate this product. Like, I feel like it is just, no, it's not my vibe whatsoever. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Everybody is going to react different to each product. That's totally normal. And I feel like, obviously, there is a lot of people out there who have a negative bias towards Mikayla, and they want to hop on the hate train and be like, oh, well, fuck her. So fuck these products and they're horrible. That's why I'm like, damn, like, low key, I'm thinking that I am going to like try to get my hands on 2 products and do a review of it, but it's very hard because I think that if I review it, I'm going to have to review it as the skin prep aspect and see how my makeup looks on top of it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously the primer's a primer, so that right there I do consider to be skin prep. Do you know what I mean? The skincare, obviously, because they do have skincare active ingredients in there, it's going to take weeks to see results, so that I wouldn't be able to do, or I mean, maybe I can do like an update. Do you know what I'm saying? But I really do want to get my hands on it because I'm so sorry. Y'all know, like, even when it came down to James Charles, I don't like James Charles. And I've bought, his palette. I loved his palette. I raved about the damn palette. Like, honestly, to all of my friends, I'm like, y'all need this palette. It's fucking bomb. It's really good quality. Like, I really do love the color story. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to be that person who's like, oh, I don't like this person, so let me fucking bash their product, because I think that's so fake, okay? And I feel like there's so many people out there on the internet that do that. And I'm just like, oh my God, let's just go ahead and keep it real. I don't think that this girl that was playing within that video, I'm not saying that she's like that. However, I just say a lot of people are like, oh my God, I told you so. I knew her products were going to be trash. And it's like, okay, like, try it for yourself and really see. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I do want to go ahead and play this other TikTok right here to where this content creator was talking about, Korean skincare. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not well educated in this. Obviously, I'm not Korean, so I just don't know too much about it. And to be so real with you guys, I actually barely started using Korean skincare, so I really don't know too much about it. Because as far as my understanding, I thought that it was kind of like Korean skincare, and actually you will hear me mention it in a previous video that I made a couple weeks ago, because I'm like, oh, like, it's made by Koreans in Korea, so therefore I think that it's Korean skincare. Obviously, I'm not educated on that. You guys will hear from this girl right here saying that it's not, and she gives all the reasons why. So check it out.
Made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients.
So, Mikayla just launched her new skincare brand called Point of View. She's really highlighting the fact that it's made in Korea with a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients, worked alongside Korean chemists, packaged by Korean hands. And so now people are calling it Korean skincare. And as someone who is a K-beauty content creator, it got on my radar and I'm like, no, this is not considered Korean skincare. And you might say, Mikayla never called it Korean skincare. But when you have Mikayla, the brand founder, liking comments like this is so exciting, not only a skincare brand, but a Korean skincare brand, Elite, and even responding with fire emojis. All of the comments thinking that it's Korean skincare, liking, commenting. It conveys this message that yes, this is a Korean skincare line, without explicitly saying it herself. In marketing, this is something called strategic ambiguity. It's allowing her followers to perpetuate this misleading narrative without explicitly saying it herself. By liking comments that imply that her skincare is Korean skincare and not correcting it, it's indirectly endorsing the idea that this is Korean skincare as a way to benefit from public perception without taking accountability. So what makes Korean skincare Korean skincare? It's more than just manufacturing or working alongside a Korean chemist. Korean skincare means it's Korean owned and founded. It uses traditional ingredients deeply tied to Korean skincare traditions, like ginseng, mugwort, rice extract. You might say, well, she said Korean inspired ingredients. She didn't say Korean ingredients. What does Korean inspired ingredients even mean? Like it's ginseng, but not really ginseng? I honestly just would love to know. Mikayla, as a beauty founder, should not be liking these comments that are calling it Korean skincare. It's a way to capitalize on Korean skincare's popularity and credibility without having to justify the claim. Korean beauty brands and founders have worked too hard to build global recognition and then have a white influencer mislead her followers to believe that this is Korean skincare. The reason why I'm bringing this up is I just want to nip this in the bud now. I don't want other beauty founders to think this marketing tactic is okay and ride on the coattails of K-beauty because it's not okay.
So there you guys see, she brings up some very valid points, and obviously somebody as me who's not educated, I'm like, oh, it's made in Korea, must be Korean, you know what I mean? But obviously, as you guys saw from right there, she listed all the reasons why it's not Korean skincare. I do have to say, low-key, it is a little misleading too, because as she had stated within her video, it's Korean inspired, which I'm just kind of like, that confuses the fuck out of me, honestly. Like, I'm like, whoa, so is it Korean or not? What do you mean Korean inspired? But then obviously she does proceed on to, like, you know, comment back to people about like, oh, Korean skincare and things like that. So this is where I'm like, low-key, that opened up my eyes and educated me a little bit more, because honestly, y'all, like I always tell you guys straight up, look, I'm fucking dumb, okay? So I feel like if somebody's like, oh, my shit is made in Korea, then I'm obviously going to think that it's Korean. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I do want to know if you guys have purchased. Please let us know down below if you have purchased from her. I do think I am going to try to get my hands on the next launch and actually do like a little review of that. So stay tuned. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.